evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1969 season is on the air. Today's date is April 28, 1969. This is our final game of the month of April. We are at Atlanta Stadium for a National League matchup between the Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. The Astros come in with a record of 15-6. I checked the stats at the start of the season historically, and they are massively overachieving. The Braves, however, coming into this game, a record of 6-12. They were pretty much reverse of what happened in that year. They are underachieving. So right now, both these teams are in reverse of where they're supposed to be in real life. But that's what FastScore is doing. No problem. We got a big one tonight. So the Astros are 15-6, and they lead the National League West at this time. Of course, it's still early. And the Braves are 6-12, pretty much near the bottom. So hopefully we will have a good game tonight here in the National League West, in the ATL. So everyone should strap in for a good one here. As this is the first time we feature these two teams. Of course, the Astros did win the National League pennant in my 1972 replay, and we will see what happens today. Jeremy Brooks and Phoenix Knight are furnished join us here at Atlanta Stadium. The Braves historically won this game. They crushed the Astros. The Braves, 12 runs, 13 hits and an error. The Astros, 1 run, 6 hits and 2 errors. But we all know that Inside Pitch has a mind of its own. And that is just fine, as sometimes you don't know what to expect. We will have a good one tonight, I hope. So let's get right to it as we go to the top of the first. Starting pitcher for the Atlanta Braves will be George Stone. 13 wins, 10 losses, 3 saves, a 3.65 ERA, 102 strikeouts, and 43 walks in 69. Not a bad year. We are at Atlanta Stadium. Has some adjustments. -5 to strikeouts. Don't see it that high often. -5 to strikeouts, -2 to walks. They did have 161 home runs here. This is pretty much a hitter's park. I'm going to say this is pretty much a hitter's park. So we will see what happens tonight as these two teams get together. So let's get to the top of the first, and let's play some baseball. Leading off for the Astros will be the left fielder, a young Joe Morgan. 236 average, 15 homers, 43 RBIs. Hall of Famer, absolutely. We are going to use gray, white, and white dice. Braves are the home team, and everyone is set and ready to go. It is time to play some serious baseball here as Ron McGrath joins us here at Atlanta Stadium. Let's go to the first pitch. Stone, 3-6, that's blank. Morgan, 2-3, and against the lefty, he flies one to left. Getting over there is going to be Tito Francona, and he will make the catch. 1 out. And now we'll see the right fielder, HOU, a 248 average, 5 homers, and 34 RBIs. Your inside pitch arrived today and inside blitz. You will enjoy both of them, I hope. Stone, 3-5, that's a blank. HOU, 4-5, and that's a ground ball right back to the pitcher. Stone will go ahead and take care of that and underhand it to first for the out. 2 outs, and now the center fielder, Jim Wynn. A 269 average, 33 home runs, 87 RBIs. That's a good season. I have no issue with those stats at all. We'll see you later, Phoenix Knight. Stone with the pitch. 6-4, strikeout 2, swing and a miss, struck him out. He will get win on that, and that is the first strikeout for Stone. And the Astros go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Houston Astros is Larry Dierker, and he had a good season in 69. 20 wins, 13 losses, a 2.33 ERA, 232 strikeouts, and 66 walks. You know, Dierker, I think, was one of the more underrated pitchers in history. We go to the bottom of the first as ESG2 is here at Atlanta Stadium. Let's see what the Braves bring in here. Leading off, center fielder Felipe Alou, a 282 average, 5 homers and 32 RBIs in 69. Dierker, 1-5, walk, 16, that is high. Alou, 6-1, and he leads off with a single. He'll hit that one past short, and the Braves get the first man on. That'll bring up the second baseman, Felix Millan, 267 average, 6 homers, 57 RBIs in 69. Infield is at double play, and nothing on the 12. Alou will stay put. Here comes Dierker. Dierker, 1-6, strikeout, 15 is high. Millan, 4-4, that's a ground out to short. 2-2-3. Second base pivot. Torres is a 0. A 1-3, it's a double play. They won't get it. Alou will be thrown out at second, but Millan will make it to first for the fielder's choice. And the next batter is that guy. Right fielder, some bum that goes by the name of Hank. Hank Aaron, the Hammer. Hall of Famer, yeah. And some people say he is still the greatest home run hitter of all time. 300 average, 44 bombs, 97 RBIs in 69. Is he still the home run king? A lot of people still say yes. Still say yes, he is. Millan is on at first, and nothing on the strat. He'll stay put. Dierker, 5-3, strikeout 10, no way. Aaron, 5-6, and that is a ground ball to second base. Let's see if they turn it again. Try to at least. 2-2-3. Shortstop, pivot Torres, pivot arm 0. A 1-3, double play. They won't get that either. 2 outs. Aaron will beat the relay, had good speed. He'll beat the relay back to first, and that is out number 2. Still a man on. So another fielder's choice. And that will bring up the first baseman, Orlando Cepeda. I will go ahead and give a 10-second moment of silence since he recently passed away. Thank you very much. Orlando Cepeda, Hall of Famer, absolutely. 257 average, 22 homers, 88 RBIs in 69. As Chuck Rawlings joins us here at Atlanta Stadium. Nothing on the 12. Dierker, 3-4, error, grounder. Cepeda, 6-2, that is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to second. That ball is hit to Dennis Menke. His error rating is a 9. That's a 14. He won't make an error. He's got it. And he's going to throw to first to get the out and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Braves. No score after 1. Steeler fan is on their advisory committee. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Astros will be third baseman Doug Rader, a 246 average, 11 homers, and 83 RBIs. Stone with the pitch. 3-2, range play at the park. Atlanta Stadium, 4-3, and that's a ground ball to short. It's a range play for Sonny Jackson. Not that good. His range is a 1. That's going to be a base hit. That's a 6. No way anyone would have gotten that. So Rader leads off with a single. And the next batter will be Dennis Menke. He's at second base for this game. 269 average, 10 homers, 90 RBIs in 69. Not bad. Infield is a double play. Sports Time Machine, Utah Mike joins us here at Atlanta Stadium. Nothing on the strat. Rader will stay where he's put. Stone will pitch. Stone, 6-5, strikeout, no way with a 15. Menke, 2-1, and he pops out to first. Cepeda says he's got it, and he does, and that's out number 1. How much is Steeler fan paying you for the Astros? Next batter will be the first baseman, Kurt Blefari. I don't know if that's pronounced Blefari or Blefary or Blefari. Not 100% sure. 253 average, 12 homers, 67 RBIs, and 69. Respectable. Raider will stay where he is. Stone, 6'5", strikeout. No way on a 20. Blefari, 5'1". That's a power hit to left field. That's a 5 against the lefty. That is going to be a single to left. Doug Raider, base runner 3. Single to left, -1. A 1 to a 2. He'll get to third, and he will hold. Ball comes in pretty quick, so Raider will hold at second base. Does not get the extra base. And now we'll see the shortstop, Hector Torres. A 159 average, a homer, and 8 RBIs. BRF says, Blefary. Okay, thank you, my good man. Runner still at first and second here. 1 out, top of the second. Strategy, nothing on the 4, nobody moves. Stone, 5'3", against the righty. Home run result against the lefty. Torres needs a 7. The 16 is too high. Torres, 1-5, and instead he is going to ground that to third. And that is hit right at the third. That's hit right at the third baseman. So they're going to try for the double play. 2-2-3. Second base pivot is Miana, -1. So a 1 or a 2, it's a double play. They got it. Side retired. 5-4-3 around the horn. No runs, 2 hits for the Astros. And we'll go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Braves will be Tito Francona. He's in left field for this game. 318 average, 5 homers, 42 RBIs. Not bad for a player that played half the season. Dierker, 5'5", strikeout 12. Francona, 1-2, single into right field. That'll be a base hit for him. And once again, the Braves get the leadoff man on. And now we'll see the third baseman, Clete Boyer. 250 average, 14 homers, 57 RBIs. I think Boyer was a little underrated in his career. Infield a double play. Francona stays where he is. Dierker, 2-5, strikeout 12. That will miss. Boyer, 3-5. That's a base hit to right field. It'll be a single. Francona, base runner 2. Single to right, +2. So a 1 to 4, he will get to third, and he will. Francona will get to third base. Boyer gets to first, and now the Braves have runners at first and third with no one out. And the next batter will be the catcher, Bob Didier. A 256 average, no homers and 32 RBIs. They're going to play the infield in and not allow any runs here for the Astros. Strategy roll, and nothing happening with Boyer. He stays where he is. Dierker in a jam here in the bottom of the second. Dierker, 2-6, that's at the park. Atlanta Stadium, 3-1, and that is a fly ball to left. Joe Morgan's going to make that catch for out number 1. Didier, no sacrifice fly. Francona, a 2. Morgan, a +1 arm. A 1 to 3. Francona will score. He won't. Not deep enough. Francona stays where he is. 1 out. Could not get the sacrifice. They will keep the infield in. And with 1 out, that will bring up the shortstop, Sonny Jackson. Don't know much about him. 239 average, a homer, and 27 RBIs in 69. Anything on strat? That's a 3 and no. That's a 3 and no. Jackson does get the hit and run, but not with runners at the corners. He will swing away. Dierker, 5'3", strikeout. Not with that 18. Jackson, 5'5", and that is a ground ball to first. Tito Francona's base running rating becomes a 0 with the infield in. He has no play. He has no play. The ball will be taken by first baseman Blefari, and he makes the tag at first, 2 outs, but Boyer does move to second. So the infield in, Francona cannot score, and he stays at third, but the easy out is at first base, but Boyer does go to second. 2 outs now. And that will bring up the pitcher, George Stone, a 186 average. He does have a home run and 8 RBIs in 69. 2 men down, runners at second and third now for the Braves. Nothing on the strategy. Dierker, 5-5, strikeout, 18. Believe it or not, that is going to miss. Stone, 5-4, and that is a ground out to third base, taken care of there by Doug Rader. He will throw to first, and the inning is over. No runs, 2 hits for the Braves. They strand a couple base runners. No score after 2. Top of the third. Leading off for the Astros will be the catcher, Don Bryant. Pretty much, I think, the backup catcher for the Stros. A 186 average, a homer, and 6 RBIs. Stone will pitch. Stone, 5-1. That's at the park. Atlanta Stadium, 4-1. Single, center field for Bryant. He leads off with a base hit. So the Stros get the leadoff man on. And that will bring up the pitcher, Larry Dierker. He had a 144 average in 69. He also had a home run and 7 RBIs. Infield is a double play, and let's see if he gets a bunt call. And he does not. Dierker's bunt rating is a 3, and he's got power. I'm gonna let him hit. I'm gonna let him hit, or do I let him bunt? Let's see. Do we let him bunt here to Bryant and get him over? Dierker, though, can hit the ball. And 1 out, we're going to call the bunt. So the bunt's going to be called. Let's see if, and they're going to bring in the corners in like they would do normally for the pitcher expecting a bunt. So the corners are in. So let's see what happens. Stone, 1-2, strikeout 7. And let's see here, 18 minus 5 becomes a 13. And divided by 2 becomes 6.5, round down to a 6. Believe it or not, that 7 does not strike him out. Dierker is going to get the bunted away. So let's see what he bunts. That is a bunt right at the catcher. And the catcher is automatically considered in. So Dierker's bunt rating becomes a 2, and that is a 7, and that's going to be a good bunt all day long. So it's a good bunt right at the plate, taken care of there by Dierker. Throws to first to get the out. Bryant will move to second base. So a good sacrifice hit to the catcher, and the runner moves over. Next batter is Morgan. Morgan is 0 for 1. Morgan can download some score sheets for Inside Pitch. Tim did not come with any. Go to the forum. Ron McGrath, go to the forums. They got somebody there that actually right now is making as played score sheets for Inside Pitch. I don't use them myself. I go ahead and I just write everything out in a book. I don't like using score sheets. I prefer my book. But you go to the forums, and right now somebody is doing as played score sheets. So Brian on at second. Strategy. They'll stay there. Stone, 1-2, strikeout 10. That will be high. Morgan, 4-5. That's a fly to right. And coming over there will be the hammer, and he'll make the play for out number 2. Bryant, base runner rating a 1. Hit to right, automatically makes him a 0. He will stay put. 2 outs. Here comes HOU. HOU is 0 for 1. Bryant still at second base. Nothing on the 7. He stays put. Stone, 2-4, hit by pitch. 13 is high. HOU, a 1-4, and it's a ground ball to short. That'll be taken care of there by Sonny Jackson. And he will throw it over to first and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Stros. And we go to the bottom of the third. Top of the order for the ATL, here's Felipe Alou. He got a base hit his first time up. Dierker will go ahead and pitch. Dierker, 3-5, strikeout 1. That's going to miss. Alou, 5-6, and he grounds out to short. Taken care of there by Hector Torres. And he throws it over to first. HOU didn't strike out much, but he ain't striking out there. Here's Mian. Mian is 0 for 1. Dierker, 1-4. Blank, not tired. Mian, 5-3, and that's a base hit. Mian will get a single. He hits it into right, and that's his first hit of the game. And now that it brings up this bum. The hammer is 0 for 1. Infield is at double play. Mian on at first. He had 14 stolen bases. He won't get any here. Dierker, 1-5. Walk, 15. That's going to be high. Aaron, 2-3. And against the righty, it's a base hit. He slaps that past third. Mian's got good speed, but he will not have that good a speed. He has to hold at second, and runners at first and second. Once again, the Braves have base runners, but they've been unable to get them in. Now with first and second, here comes Cepeda. Cepeda's 0 for 1. Nothing on the 3. Mian will stay where he is. Dierker looking on at Cepeda. Fans here at Atlanta Stadium hoping for a good hit. Dierker, 5-5. Strikeout 6. No, that's too high. Cepeda, 2-5. And it's a ground ball to third. And that is hit towards the line. It would be a 5-3 double play. Cepeda's 2, and 3, but no pivot though, because that's not where it's going. So a 1-3, it will be a 5-3 double play. They got it and that will retire the side. Cepeda grounds out into the 5-3 double play, as it's hit right at the third baseman. So Doug Rader tags the bag, then throws to first to get Cepeda, and that will do it. Nice job there by the third baseman. 5-3 double play, no score after 3, no runs and 2 hits. Again, the Braves cannot get any runs in. Top of the 4th. Leading off for the Astros will be Jim Wynn, and he is 0 for 1. Both these teams right now are pretty much reverse of what they were historically. The Astros come into the year really strong out of the chute, 15-6. The Braves are 6-12, and the Braves did win the National League West that year. But who knows? We still got a long way to go. Stone, 6-5, strikeout 1. That will be a strikeout. He will get him there. 1 out. Second time Wynn goes down on strikes. Only the second strikeout for Stone. Next up is Rader. Rader got a base hit his first time up. Vita Productions joins us here at Atlanta Stadium. Stone, 3-2, range play at the park. ATL, 2-4, ground ball to first. It's a range play for Orlando Cepeda. His range is a 4, and he won't get that one, and that's going to hit by him. That's going to be a base hit. Rader just gets it right past him, and that's going to be the second hit of the game for Rader. It will now bring up Menke. Menke's 0 for 1. Infield is at double play depth. David Vega joins us here at Atlanta Stadium. Strategy, nothing on the 10. Rader stays where he is. Stone will pitch. Stone, 4-1, range play. Menke, 4-1, ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Sonny Jackson. His range is a 1, but it's a double play depth. So his range is a 0. He's not getting at. That's going to be a base hit past short. Rader, a base running rating of 3. He will hold at second base. So now the Astros got something going on here. 2 straight base hits for Blefary. Blefary is 1 for 1. So now runners at first and second. Only 1 out here in the inning. Doug Hunt joins us here at Atlanta Stadium. Nothing on the 8. Stone in some trouble here in the top of the 4th. Stone, 2-6. Against the lefty, it's a blank. Blefary, 2-2. Line drive right to second. That is out number 2. And with runners at first and second, a 1, 2, 3, or 4, that's a double play. And they will not get it. Both runners get back. Wow, good reaction by Rader and Menke to both get back. And that is out number 2. They do not get the line drive double play. So the Astros get another chance. Here's Torres. Torres is 0 for 1. Frank Rosen joins us here at Atlanta Stadium. So 2 outs. Stone could try to get out of the jam. Nothing on the strat. Stone 2-1 against a righty. Walk 9. That is high. Torres 6-3, and it's a base hit past short. It's a single. Raider with 2 outs, base running rating of 4. That will be good enough. He will score from second base. Menke, a base running rating of 4. He has to hold it second even with 2 outs. The Astros take the lead. It's 1-0. RBI single by Hector Torres to bring in a run for the Astros. Next batter is Bryant. Bryant got a base hit his first time up. Still 2 out here. Here in the top of the 4th inning, now 1-0 in favor of the Astros. Strategy, nothing on the 6. Stone will pitch. Stone, 1-1, strikeout, no way on the 18. Bryant, 1-5, that's a ground out to short. Handled by Sonny Jackson. The throw is going to go to first to get Bryant, and that will end the inning. 1 run, 3 hits for the Astros. They have a 1-0 lead going into the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for the ATL will be Tito Francona, and he got a base hit his first time up. Braves got more hits than the Astros, but the Astros do have the 1 run that matters. Dierker, 2-2, walk, 17 is high. Francona, 4-2, and he leads off with a base hit. He'll hit that one past second base. Francona has his second hit of the game. Next batter is Boyer. Boyer got a base hit his first time up, infield double play. Strategy, that is a 1. Boyer gets the hit and run, but Francona is not going to go anywhere. Boyer is going to go ahead and hit, plus Boyer does have some decent home run power against righties. Hit and run is called off. Dierker will pitch. Dierker, 5-4. That's an automatic out, and it is a ground ball to short. 3-3-4. Second base, pivot Menke 0, 1-4, double play, 2 outs. So Boyer grounds out into the twin killing. And the next batter is Didier. Didier is 0 for 1. 2 outs now. Ben Witz joins us here at Atlanta Stadium. Dierker, 5-4. That again is an automatic out. And this time it's a ground ball to third. Handled by Doug Rader. He'll take his time over there and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Braves. And it is 1-0 in favor of the Astros after 4. Top of the 5th. Leading off for Houston will be Larry Dierker. He actually got a sacrifice bunt his first time up. And here comes the pitch from Stone. Stone, 1-4, wild pitch, ball 1. 4-2, strikeout 16. That's going to miss. Dierker, 2-4. That's a ground out to short. Sonny Jackson will go ahead and get that and throw it over. Next batter is Morgan. Morgan is 0 for 2. Young Joe Morgan. Stone, 6-5. Strikeout, 19 is high. Morgan, 1-1, and that is a fly ball to center field. And Felipe Alou will go ahead and get that for out number 2. Alou is next. He's 0 for 2. Stone, 4-1, range play. Alou, 5-4. That's a fly ball to right field, but it's a range play for the hammer. Aaron in 69 was excellent. His range is a 5. And, of course, that's a 6. And that's going to be a single for Alou. So Alou is going to go ahead and get a base hit. And it'll be a 2-out base knock for HOU. And now the batter is Win. So a Win is 0 for 2. HOU had 4 stolen bases. He's not getting any here. Stone will go ahead and pitch. Stone, 3-6. That's a blank. Win, a 1-4, and that's a base hit to right field. HOU, base running rating of 4. Single to right. Makes him a 5 with 2 outs. +1 is a 6. There won't be a throw. HOU will automatically get to third, and Win is at first. So because Hank Aaron's range of a 5 becomes a 6, and they rolled a 6, now the Astros got something cooking, and here comes Raider, and he's 2 for 2. 2 singles for Doug, Raider of the Lost Ark. 2 outs here for the Astros in the top of the 5th. Strategy roll, and nothing on the 3. Well, actually, Win gets the steal sign, but they're not going to let him go. They're going to let Raider bat. Raider's got go to home run power. Raider can get some hits. Stone will pitch. Stone, 2-6 against the righty. Strikeout 12. No. Raider, 1-3, and he grounds out to second base. Felix Millan will get that. He will throw to first to get the out, and the Braves get out of it. No runs, 2 hits for the Astros. They still only have a 1-0 lead going into the bottom of the 5th. Leading off for the Bravos will be Sonny Jackson. He's 0 for 1. Dierker, he'll go ahead and pitch. Dierker, 3-5, strikeout 7. That's too high. Jackson, 6-4, and it's a ground out to short. Torres will get to that, and over to first it goes. Next batter is Stone. Stone is 0 for 1. Dierker, 4-2. Home run chance. Lefty, 1-14. The 2 is good. Against the righty, Stone needs a 7. Does the pitcher put the Braves on the board? Yeah, he kind of does right there. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, George Stone. Stadium cheers. Yay! George Stone, Dierker pitched him a meatball, and Stone turns that into the lasagna. DH? I don't need no stinking DH. And Stone ties this game up at 1. The batter now is HOU, as Clee baseball fan joins us here at Atlanta Stadium. HOU is 1 for 2. So the pitcher goes ahead and hits 1 out. And now Dierker will pitch. Dierker, 4-2. Again, home run chance, but a righty needs a 1. At 18, it's not happening. HOU, 1-1, and he hits a fly out to right. And it will be Felipe HOU hitting to Jesus HOU. And that's out number 2. I made a rhyme. Here's Millan. Millan is 1 for 2. Dierker will go ahead and pitch. Dierker, 2-4, blank. Millan, 1-2. That's a ground ball right back to Dierker. Dierker will go ahead and get that one and throw to first for the out. 1 run on 1 hit. A solo bomb by George Stone a remarkable one there. It's tied at 1 after 5. Chicks dig the long ball. Yeah, they sure do. Top of the 6th. Dennis Menke leads off. He's 1 for 2. Singled his last time up. Stone, 1-4, wild pitch, ball 1. 3-3, strikeout 6, that's going to miss. Menke, a 5-4, and that's a ground out to third base. And that will be taken care of by Boyer, and over to first it goes. Here's Blefary. Blefary is 1 for 2. I don't know why I'm rolling the strat. Stone, 5-5, possible error. Blefary, 3-1. That's a ground ball to third base. That ball is hit to Boyer. Boyer's error rating is an 8. That's a 17. He's got it. Takes his time and throws it over to first for the out. So 2 down now, and here's Torres. Torres 1 for 2 with a single. Stone, he'll go ahead and pitch. Stone, 1-4, wild pitch, ball 1. 4-1, range play. Torres, 3-2, fly ball right field. Once again, that's hit to the hammering Hank Aaron. His range is a 5. He didn't get it last time, but he will get it this time. Side retired. 1, 2, 3, go the Astros. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Speaking of the hammer, that's who's leading off. Mr. Hank Aaron. He's 1 for 2. Dierker will go ahead and pitch. Dierker, 5-5, strikeout 16. Nope. Aaron, 2-6, and that's a fly ball to left. And that will be Joe Morgan getting to that. And that is out number 1. Next batter is Cepeda. Cepeda's 0 for 2. Dierker, 6-3 against a righty. It's an automatic out, and it will be a ground out to second base, taken care of there by Menke, and he throws it over to first. And now Francona. Francona 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Dierker will pitch. Dierker, 3-2, range play at the park. Atlanta Stadium, 6-6. That's a home run to the pull side. Now against a righty, Francona needs a 10, and that is a 10. And no, we don't do robbing home runs or anything like that. I know some people have a house rule, but if that clears it, that does kind of clear it. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is in deep to left field. Going back for it is Morgan. He's at the track. He's at the wall. He leaps. But that ball's going to clear the wall by maybe about a foot. Home run, Tito Francona. Stadium cheers. Yay! Tito Francona blasts one over the left field fence, as that was a home run to the pull side and got that out of here. And it's now 2-1 Braves. And now the batter is Boyer. Boyer is 1 for 2. They go talk to Dierker on the mound real quick, see if he's all right. But that was not a bad pitch by Dierker. That was just powered by Francona. He did have 5 home runs in the 69 season. Dierker, 5-6 against the righty, strikeout 2. That will get him. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. And that is only the first strikeout by Dierker. 1 run on 1 hit. A solo bomb by Tito Francona. He is 3 for 3 today, and after 6, it's 2-1 Bravos. Tito's vodka for everyone. Actually, I don't drink much liquor, but I did drink some Tito's, and I do like Tito's vodka. It's actually got a little bit of sweetness to it. I like it. We go to the top of the 7th. Top of the 7th inning here. Leading off for the Astros will be Don Bryant, and he's 1 for 2 with a single. Stone will pitch. Stone, 3-6. That's a blank. Bryant, 6-4. That's a ground out to third. Handled easily by Boyer. And over to first it goes. 1 out. That brings up the pitcher, Larry Dierker. And let's see how many more batters he can face. Dierker can pitch to quite a bit. Down 2-1. Dierker's actually having a good game besides the home runs. Let me see here. 7, 8, 9. It is the seventh inning, though, but I think they're going to let him pitch. They'll let him hit. Plus, Dierker does have some home run power. They're going to let Dierker stay in the game. He's only down 2-1. Stone, 1-1, strikeout 10. That does get him and struck him out. That is the third strikeout for Stone, as he does get Dierker. And now the batter is Morgan. This is the 1960s, not the 2020s. Stone will pitch. Stone, 4-4. That's a blank. He's not tired. Morgan. Actually, I'm sorry. What did I say here? Wait, what was that? What was that again? 4-4? I'm sorry. George Stone has 27 batters. And actually Morgan is the 28th batter. My bad. He is tired. And that's a base hit for Morgan. And that's going to be it for George Stone. So my bad. He is tired on that one. And that's going to be a single right past the pitcher. And that's going to be it for Stone, as I do follow that rule, that optional rule, as that will be it for him. So George Stone coming out of the game, and they will go to the bullpen. Stone was due to bat third in the seventh, but he won't get a chance. So they get a base hit. The batter now is HOU. And now the Braves just want to bring in somebody just to get a quick out. And they are going to go with Gary Niebauer. 1 win, 2 losses, no saves, a 3.88 ERA. Niebauer pretty much there just to get the final out. So here comes Gary Niebauer. He'll pitch to HOU. 2 outs. Morgan on at first. He had 49 stolen bases, and he does not get the steal sign, and he's got to stay put. Niebauer will pitch. Niebauer, 4-1, strikeout plus 10. That's a 7, and he will. 13 minus 5 is 8. That's a 7, and he got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He gets HOU, and the inning is over. No runs and a hit for the Astros, as they got a quick chance there, but it will fail on that. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we have 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Tonight's game is the last game for the month of April. There will be no baseball for me tonight, as I always take a day off in between the months. So there'll be no game tomorrow night. We will return on Wednesday with May 1st. And we are going to go to Candlestick Park for a big game between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. We've already seen the Dodgers, but we got to get our look at the Giants. Don Sutton will be going for the Dodgers, and Ray Sadecki will be going for the Giants. So that will be on Wednesday night. No game tomorrow night. And, of course, I will be posting the first month standings in the Facebook group, okay, that you see in the comments, and you'll see where everybody is at the end of the month of April. So join me on Wednesday. No game tomorrow. We'll be back on Wednesday with the Dodgers and the Giants at Candlestick Park here on Inside Pitch. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning, and leading off for the Braves is Bob Dierker, and Larry Dierker is going to continue to pitch. It's only a 2-1 game. Dierker is 0 for 2. Dierker, 6-1, walk, 13, that's hot. Dierker, 6-6, ground out to first base. Blefary will go ahead and take it and tag the bag himself. 1 down. Next batter is Jackson. Jackson's 0 for 2. Dierker will go ahead and pitch. Dierker, 5-6 against the lefty. It's a blank. Jackson, 6-3, and he hits one to right. And it will be HOU coming in with that. And that is out number 2. As Chuck Rawlings has to do the Cars thing and all that stuff. Gary Niebauer coming out of the game. The Braves will go to the bench. He will pinch hit for him. And they're going to have Gil Garrido come on to pinch hit. Gil Garrido, 220 average, 10 RBIs in 69. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th, 2-1 Braves. Dierker, 5-2, wild pitch, ball 1. 6-1, walk, 15 is high. Garrido, 4-1, and he hits one to center field, fly out to center. Jim Wynn will go ahead and get it and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Braves. Still 2-1 in favor of the Braves after 7. Another fast-moving ball game here. Another pitcher's duel. We go to the top of the 8th, 2-1 in favor of the ATL. Leading off for the Astros will be Jim Wynn. And the Braves need a pitcher. Wynn is 1 for 3, singled his last time up. Let's see who the Braves are going to bring on to pitch. And they are going to go ahead and bring out... They're going to try to get 6 outs from him, and why not? He's your closer, and you might as well bring out the best pitcher. Coming on to pitch for the Braves is going to be Cecil Upshaw. 6 wins, 4 losses, 27 saves, a 2.91 ERA. And he can pitch to 7 batters, and he could probably easily finish the game off. So here comes Cecil Upshaw. Of course, at one point was the leader of the Union. Wynn will go ahead and bat. Top of the 8th, 2-1 Braves. Upshaw, 5-4 against the righty. It's a blank. Wynn, 6-4. Ground out to third. Handled there by Boyer. And Boyer throws it over to first for the out. Next up is Rader. Rader is 2 for 3. He's got 2 singles. Yeah, Atlanta Stadium had 161 home runs in 69. This was a hitter's park. Upshaw, 4-1, strikeout 5. That is just going to miss. Rader, 1-6, and it's a base hit to right field. Rader gets a single. That's his 3rd hit of the game. Singles to right. And the batter now is Menke. Menke is 1 for 3. Infield at double play. Rader did have a stolen base. He won't get one here. Upshaw will. Gene. I was thinking Gene Upshaw. My bad. Thank you, Chuck. My bad. Upshaw with the pitch. Upshaw, 5-6. Strikeout 6. That is too high. Menke, 3-5. And against the righty, it's a base hit pass short. And now the Astros got something going on with runners at first and second. Rader has to hold. Runners at first and second. The next batter is Blefary, and he's 1 for 3 with a single. You'll probably figure out to call my mom. That's true. 1 out here, top of the 8th. 2-1 Atlanta, but suddenly the Astros got something going on here. Upshaw in some trouble. That is a 4, nothing happening. Upshaw will go ahead and he will pitch. Upshaw, 3-6 against the lefty. That's a blank. Blefary, 4-6, and it's a base hit to left field. Blefary's going to get a single. Will it score Rader? Base runner 3. Base runner 3, single to left, +2, a 1-5. Rader will score, and he will. Raider will score. Menke has to hold it second. Blefary at first. This game is tied. Stadium groans. So we bring in Cecil Upshaw. Gives up quickly. A quick run. Here's Torres. Torres is 1 for 3. Still one out here in the top of the 8th. Menke on at second. Blefary on at first. Nothing on the strat. Menke stays put. Upshaw, 6-3. Walk, 15 is high. Torres, 4-4. That's a ground out to third base. And that is hit in the hole. So double play chance will go second to first. 2-1. 2. Shortstop pivot. Jackson -1. The only way to turn a double play is on a 1. Nope. Menke will make it to third. Blefary is out at second. Torres gets to first. 2 down. And now the batter is Don Bryant. May see a pinch hitter for him. And I think they will pinch hit for him. This is the 8th inning, so let's see what they want to do. And coming on to pinch hit for Bryant is going to be Johnny Edwards, and he'll take over at catcher. So Johnny Edwards will come out, and that will be it for Bryant, and he will pinch hit. And Edwards is a much better catcher as well. So timeout for a substitution. So Johnny Edwards will pinch hit against Upshaw. He'll take over at catcher. 2 outs here, top of the 8th, now tied at 2. Strategy rolls are strategy rolls. We'll see here. Hold on. What do I do here? Menke is on at third. That's the fielder's choice. Okay, there we go. So now here comes the pitch. Strategy roll first. Nothing on the 11. Torres stays put. Upshaw with the pitch. Upshaw, 5-2 against the lefty. It's a blank. Edwards, 2-6. And against the righty, it's a fly ball to right field. And Hank Aaron's going to go ahead and get to that one. He'll make the catch and retire the side. 1 run, 3 hits for the Astros. But they've tied this game up as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Larry Dierker is due to lead off the 9th, and he still has 4 batters he can face. He will stay out there. But it is the top of the order for the Braves. Here's Felipe Alou. He's 1 for 3. Dierker will go ahead and pitch. Dierker, 4-2. Home run chance. Righty needs a 1. 18 is high. Alou, a 6-2, but he gets a base hit to center field. And Alou will get the go-ahead run is on first. Next batter is Mian. And Mian is 1 for 3. Alou had 4 stolen bases. And that is a 15. Mian does not get the bunt sign, even though he's got a high bunt rating, even with a 5. But it needs to be a 15, a 16 to 19. He doesn't get it. He will swing. He will swing. Dierker will pitch. Dierker, 4-2. Home run chance. Righty needs a 1. The 18 is high. Mian, 4-2. It's a line drive right to short. That's out number 1. And Ali will be doubled off on a 1. And he is 2 outs. Line drive right to short. The throw goes to first to double off Alou. And that's an L6-3 double play. 2 outs now. And now that will bring up the hammer. And Aaron is 1 for 3. 2 away. Tied at 2, bottom of the 8th. Dierker will pitch. Dierker, 2-5. Strikeout 8. That is high. Aaron, 6-5. And it's a deep fly ball to right field, but not deep enough. And Jesus Alou is going to get to it. He'll make the catch, and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Braves, tied at 2 after 8. But will we see some top of the ninth inning magic? Larry Dierker due to lead off. He will not. Dierker will come out of the game. He did his job. And leading off for the Astros is going to be Norm Miller. 264 average, 4 homers, 50 RBIs in 69. Upshaw can pitch to one more batter before he tires. They're going to keep him out there and see if he can get through this inning if possible. But the Braves do have the bullpen ready to go. Upshaw is still the best, actually, timeout. Let me look at that real fast. He did blow it. Let's see what the Braves want to do. And that's what? Left. I don't think they have any lefties in the bullpen, do they? They don't. No, it doesn't matter. They're going to stick with Upshaw and see if they can get another inning out of him. They're going to stick with him. Cecil Upshaw will pitch to Miller. Upshaw, 6'6", range play. Miller, 6'1". That's a single right past the pitcher, but Upshaw has a range of 5. And it's a 4. He's got it. Nice play by Upshaw and throws to first for the out. Wow, nice play by Upshaw. That was a range play, and that was definitely a hit. But Upshaw takes it away, 1 down. Next batter is Morgan. Morgan is 1 for 4. Upshaw is now tired. Upshaw, 2-6 against the lefty, blank. Morgan, 6-6. And that's a power hit to center field. That's a 14. And against a righty, Morgan's going to bounce that one off the wall. And that's going to run away from HOU. Morgan turns on the Jets, slides into third with a triple. And now the go-ahead run is 90 feet away. And the batter now is HOU. That will be it for Upshaw. He will come out. So Morgan on at third. And they'll bring on a new pitcher for the Braves. And it is going to be they're going to go with Ken Johnson. A 2 wins, 5 losses, 2 saves, a 3.89 ERA. Ken Johnson will be on the New York Yankees later in 69. He is a Brave tonight. So Ken Johnson coming in to try to go ahead and keep it where it is. Morgan on at third. Infield, of course, is in. And here's HOU. He's 1 for 4. Ken Johnson will now go ahead and pitch to HOU. Tied at 2 here, top of the 9th. Johnson with the strategy roll. Nothing happening. And Johnson will pitch. Johnson, 2-1. Home run chance. Righty, 1-7. The 6 is good. Now HOU needs a 2. Does HOU get this ball out of here? No. 1-2. And instead he grounds it. He grounds it to third base. Now, Joe Morgan's bait with the infield in, Joe Morgan's base running rating is a 2. They're sending him, and they're going to throw to the plate. HOU will be safe at first. A 1, 2, or 6. Morgan is safe. And he is, and the Astros take the lead. Stadium barfs. Yeah. That goes as an infield single for HOU. As Joe Morgan, they send him home to the plate, and he will score. It's 3-2 Astros. Now the batter is Wynn. Wynn is 1 for 4. And the fans here can't believe it's still only 1 out because the throw went to the plate. HOU is safe at first as they tried to get him out, but Morgan just too much speed. Now the infield's back at double play. Strategy. Nothing on the 15. HOU stays at first. Johnson will pitch. Johnson, 2-2, strikeout 3. That got him. Struck him out. He does go ahead and get Win on a K. And now the batter is Raider. Raider's 3 for 4. He's got 3 singles. HOU on at first. Strategy roll again. Nothing on the 19. Johnson will go ahead and pitch. Johnson, 4-6. Range play. Raider, 1-5. That's a double into right field, but going after that once again is Hank Aaron. Aaron after it. His range is a 5. And of course, it's a 6, and that's going to be a double into right field. That is the second time that a range play to right that Hank Aaron has a 5, and I rolled a 6. HOU's base running rating with 2 outs becomes a 5. A double to right, though, is a -2. So a 1-3, HOU will score. And he does. HOU comes in to score. Raider with an RBI double. 4-2 Astros. Stadium groans. What a night for Doug Raider. 4 for 5. And the batter is Menke. And Menke's 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Now 2 outs. Still 2 outs, but 4-2 is the score now by the Stros. 9th inning magic strikes again. Strategy rolls are off. Johnson, 4-2 against the righty. That is an automatic out. And that is going to be a fly ball to center field. And Felipe HOU will go ahead and get that. He makes the catch and retires aside. 2 runs on 3 hits. And the Astros have a 4-2 lead. But now will we see some bottom of the 9th inning magic? Leading off for the Braves will be Orlando Cepeda, and he is 0 for 3. Astros need a pitcher, and they are going to bring in their closer, and that is Fred Gladding. 4 wins, 8 losses, 29 saves, a 4.19 RA. The last time we saw Fred Gladding was in 1972, but he got injured and had to miss the entire 72 postseason for the Astros. I wonder how the Astros would have done if Gladding wasn't out for the entire postseason. But here he's back, and it's 1969. Cepeda will bat, and he's 0 for 3. Gladding will pitch. Gladding, 6-1 against the righty, blank. Cepeda, 5-1, ground out to short, handled by Torres. And over to first it goes for the out. Next batter is Francona. Francona is 3 for 3, 2 singles and a bomb. Gladding looking in on Francona, and here comes the pitch. Gladding, 6-6, strikeout 11, that will miss. Francona, 1-4, and that's a ground ball to second base. Up with it is Menke, and he tosses it over, 2 down. Last chance for the Braves will be Cleet Boyer, and he is 1 for 3 with a single. Gladding trying to get the save here. Astros were down 2-1, and then they scored 3 unanswered on the Braves. Fans here at Atlanta Stadium know this is one that probably should have held on to win. Gladding will pitch. 1-1, walk, 5. That's ball 4, and the game continues. So he walks Boyer, and now the batter is the catcher, Bob Didier. Question is, are they going to let him bat? And it's really nobody. Well, I'm going to say they're going to let him bat. He actually, even though he doesn't have any home runs, I mean, I could bring in Bob Tillman, but he's a much worse average. And I believe in averages over power. I'm going to let Didier bat. Plus, Didier did have 352 at-bats. So they're going to let Bob Didier bat here against Gladding. Didier is 0 for 3. Fans here at Atlanta Stadium hoping the Braves can go ahead and get this, but the Astros right now looking good. Strategy rolls are off. Glading gets the sign, and now he will deal. 2-2. Strikeout 20. That is high. Didier. 1-5. And it's a power hit to left field. That is an 8. And against the righty, it's going to be a base hit. Didier keeps it going. Boyer, base running rating of 3. That is a single to left with 2 outs. He becomes a 4, -1. A 1-3. Didier will get to Boyer will get to third, and he does not. Boyer will hold at second base. So now runners at first and second, and now the batter is Sonny Jackson. And again, let me see what I want to do with Jackson here. And they are going to oh boy. They are going to they're going to take him out. Or do it? Yeah, I think you take him out here. You got to have a home run wins the game. Jackson at 318 at bats, though. And he's right on lefty. You know, he's going to bat. Sonny Jackson's going to stay in. Sonny Jackson will go ahead and stay on against Glading. Glading will go ahead and pitch to him. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, 4-2 Astros. Jackson does not have home run power against righties, but he hits righties a little better. Glading will go ahead and set it up for the pitch. Fans here at Atlanta Stadium hoping for a big-time hit by Jackson. Glading with the pitch. 2-1. Strikeout. 14 is high. Jackson. 1-2. And it's a base hit. He hits one into left field. It's a single. With 2 outs, Boyer a base running rating of 3. And that is a single to left. Plus, with 2 outs becomes a 4. Single to left plus 2 is a 6. There will not be a throw. Boyer will score. Didier, base running rating of 2. With 2 outs becomes a 3. -1. So a 1 or a 2, Didier gets the third. Oh, it's a 6. Here comes the throw. Didier trying to take third base. Left fielder is Joe Morgan. Left fielder is Joe Morgan, a +1 arm, a 1 or a 2. We could have a play. It's a 6. Didier puts on the brakes and heads back. But an RBI single by Sonny Jackson. It's now 4-3. And now we'll see a pinch hitter for Ken Johnson. And coming on to pinch hit for Ken Johnson will be Mike Lum. 268 average, a homer, and 22 RBIs. Fans here at Atlanta Stadium are loud. It's now 4-3. The tying run at second base. The winning run is at first. Sonny Jackson has good speed. A double could probably bring him in. The pitcher spot is 1 for 3 with a bomb. Didier on at second. Jackson on at first. Bottom of the ninth. 4-3 Astros. 2 outs. Fans here at Atlanta Stadium going crazy. Glading trying to get the final out as Dwayne Martz joins us here at Atlanta Stadium. Strategy rolls are back on. And nothing happening on the 4. Glading will pitch to Lum. Fans here are loud. Glading gets the pitch. 1-1. It's a walk and it's ball 4. And the bases are loaded. Lum draws the walk. And now the batter is Felipe Alou. And now Glading is tired. But do the Astros let him pitch and try to get this game over? And I think you bring in someone here. Yeah, I think you do. even though he had 29 saves. He hasn't blown the save yet, but now he's tired. So an S1 loses the game. Ooh. That's going to be it for Fred Gladding. And coming on to pitch for the Astros is going to be Jack Billingham. 6 wins, 7 losses, 2 saves, a 4.23 ERA. Billingham trying to get a 1-out save. Bases loaded, bottom of the 9th. 2 outs. Astros lead 4-3. Jack Billingham now coming in to try to get the game done. Felipe Alou, he's got power, but he's also a pretty good hitter. Alou is 2 for 4. Billingham will set it up. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 2. Billingham now deal with Alou. Fans here at Atlanta Stadium hoping the Braves can finish off the comeback. Billingham will pitch. 1-2, strikeout plus 10, but that 18 is too high. Alou gets the swing. 1-5, and it's a base hit past first base. It's a base hit past first. Didier will score. Jackson coming around, and he will score. The Braves win it. That's a single pass first. Didier will score. Jackson coming around from second. Braves win the game. That's your game. Stadium cheers. Yay! A 2 RBI single by Felipe Alou, and the Braves take the win 5-4 in the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs. Didier comes in to score. Jackson, a base running rating of 4 with 2 outs, becomes a 5. A single pass first. He needs to be a 4, so he easily scores, and they are mobbing Alou at the plate, as well as Jackson. What a comeback for the Braves, as the Astros could not get the final out. 3 runs, 3 hits, 2 walks. Game of the Year candidate, as the Astros scored 2 in the top of the 9th, and the Braves score 3 in the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning magic strikes again. No lead is safe at inside pitch. Final line score coming up. For the Braves, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. For the Astros, 4 runs, 15 hits, no errors. The winning pitcher is Ken Johnson. He's going to get the win for the Braves. The loss goes to Fred Gladding, as the runners were charged to him. What a big-time win for the Braves today. And the Astros got 2 in the top of the 9th, but the Braves get 3 in the bottom of the 9th. And that is why inside pitch is the best game to me you can play. What an incredible victory for the Braves. The Braves will now move to 7-12. The Astros drop to 15-7. We are not done. 10-minute ticker is coming up next. And you wonder why I think inside pitch is the most fun? You just saw it there. Because I really don't think any game gives you that kind of excitement in a finish like that. Oh yeah, we can have game of the year candidates throughout the entire season. Absolutely, there, V-Dub. It is time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. And I'm sure somewhere out there, there is a good friend of mine named Steeler fan who, of course, is going to say red. So the Astros fall to the Braves here in a 5-4 loss. Let's see how April finishes up. April 28th, Washington at Detroit. Senators 8-23, and that's 2. Tigers 16-52, and that's 7. A win for the Cats. Kansas City at Minnesota. Royals 2-26, that's 1. Twins 13-44, that's 5. A win for the Twinnies. Boston and the Yankees. Red Sox 832, and that's 3. Yankees 1031, that's 3. We have extras. Both teams roll a 6. Boston +1, Yankees +2. That's going to be a win for the Yankees in extras. Cubs and the Phillies. Cubs 10-22, and that is 2. Phillies 8-24, that is also 2. Extras. Let's see. Cubs roll a 3 +0. Phillies roll a 4 and plus 0. The Phillies will win that in extras. Cardinals and the Pirates. St. Louis 466, that's 8. Pirates 423, that's 1. A win for the Bucks. Dodgers and the Padres. Dodgers 931, and that's 3. Padres -221, that's 0. A win for the Dodgers. Reds and the Giants. Reds 966, that's 9. Giants 17-26, that's 4. That's a win for that game belongs to the Reds. On to April 29th, Washington at Detroit. Senators 12-25, and that is 3. Tigers 8-22, and that is 2. That's a win for the Sens. Kansas City, Minnesota. Kansas City 654, and that's 5. Royals are actually off to a good start this season. Minnesota 12-32, and that is 4. And that is a win for the Royals. Boston and the Yankees. Boston 733, and that's 3. Yankees 561, that is 5. A win for the Yanks. California at Seattle. Angels 1064, that's 8. Pilots 732, and that's 3. A win for the Angels. Astros and the Braves. Astros 942, and that's 4. Braves 953, and that is 5. And the Braves will beat the Stros again. Mets and the Expos. Mets 1426, and that's 4. Expos 0-13, that's 0. Mets get a happy recap. Cubs and the Phillies. Cubs 1055, that's 6 runs. Phillies 653, 4 runs. That's a win for the Cubbies. Dodgers and the Padres. Dodgers 1141, and that is 4. Padres 244, that's 3. That's a win for the Dodgers. Reds and the Giants. Reds 1823, and that is 4. Giants 1726, and that's also 4. They will have extras. Reds roll a 5, +1 is 6. Giants roll a 3, +0. That game belongs to the Reds. April 30th, final day of the month. Oakland and California. Oakland 1262, and that is 7. Angels 225, and that's 1, and that's a win for the A's. Baltimore at Detroit. Orioles 12-24, and 3 runs. Tigers 643, and that's also 3 runs. They will go to extras. Baltimore rolls a 4, -2 is 2. Detroit rolls a 5, -1 is 4. That game belongs to the Cats. White Sox and the Royals. White Sox 841, and that's 4 runs. Kansas City 564, 6 runs, a win for the Royals. Pilots and the Twins. Seattle 834, 3 runs. Twins 17-13, 2 runs, and that's a win for the Pilots. Cleveland and the Yankees. Indians 645 and 4 runs. Yankees 353, and that is also 4 runs. They will go to extras. Cleveland rolls a 2, +1 is 3. Yankees roll a 1, +2 is 3. That is a tie, which means the Yankees win it by virtue of home field. Boston at Washington. Boston, both teams have a 12. Boston 1253, and that's 6. Senators 1233, and that's 4. It's a win for the Red Sox. Padres and the Braves. Padres -226, that's 1. Braves 1361, and that is 7. And the Braves get another win. Astros and the Reds. Astros 724, and that is 2. Reds 2656, and that is 10. And that game belongs to the Reds. Mets and the Expos. Mets 1232, and that is 4. Expos 052, and that is 3. And the Mets get another happy recap. Cubs and the Phillies. Cubs 1355, and that is 6. Phillies 412, 0. A win for the Cubbies. Cardinals and the Pirates in a doubleheader. Cardinals 713, 1. Pirates 11-11, 0. Cardinals win the first one. Cardinals 10-43, and 4 runs. Pirates 312, and that is 0 runs. The Cardinals take both games from the Bucks. Dodgers and the Giants, we have these two Wednesday. Dodgers 252, and that's 3 runs. And Giants 462, and that's 5 runs. And the Giants will get the win. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always Wednesday. No baseball game tomorrow night. We will return on Wednesday with May 1st. It'll be the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the San Francisco Giants. Don Sutton will be going for the Dodgers, and Ray Sadecki will be going for the G-Men. The first month of the 69 season is in the books. What will happen in May? May is usually a very interesting month. We'll see you Wednesday, Dodgers and Giants. Sutton and Sadecki, be there or be square. Ben Witz, Chuck Rawlings, Matthew Stringer, VW Productions, Frank Rosank, ESG2, Dwayne Martz, Ron McGrath, David Vega, Doug Hunt, and let's see here, and Clee Baseball Fan, of course, Tim, Jeremy Brooks, and Phoenix Knight. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. I think this game definitely deserved it. Subscribe if you're not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys Wednesday night. The Astros put 2 in the top of the 9th. That would be fine, but the Braves put 3 in the bottom of the 9th. Braves get this win over the Astros today, 5-4. 9th inning magic struck again.